Water is the essence of life, but today it faces an existential crisis. Polluted rivers, dying aquatic life, and unsafe drinking water have become an alarming reality for billions worldwide. Water pollution not only threatens ecosystems, but also human health and sustainable development. Yet, monitoring the quality of our water sources remains a challenge. Traditional systems fall short, leaving decision makers with incomplete and outdated information. But what if there was a better way? What if we could revolutionize how we monitor and manage water quality? In this documentary, we dive into how advanced technologies like geographic information systems, remote sensing, and artificial neural networks are transforming water quality monitoring, providing accurate and scalable solutions to this global challenge. Monitoring water quality is critical for maintaining healthy ecosystems and safe water resources. However, traditional monitoring systems come with significant limitations. Conventional methods rely heavily on in situ sampling and laboratory analysis, which are labor-intensive, time-consuming, and costly. These methods often fail to provide continuous or large-scale data, making them unsuitable for addressing complex, non-linear relationships between pollutants. For instance, predicting water quality index in diverse basins can be challenging due to variations in scale, seasonal changes, and anthropogenic influences. The need for innovative solutions has never been more pressing. Fortunately, emerging technologies like GIS, remote sensing, and artificial neural networks are redefining what's possible. GIS is a powerful tool for understanding and visualizing spatial variations in water quality. It enables researchers to identify pollution hotspots, track contamination sources, and assess seasonal variations in precision. Using GIS, we can create spatial maps that integrate diverse datasets, offering actionable insights for policymakers and environmental managers. Remote sensing technology enables large-scale and real-time monitoring of water quality through satellites and UAVs. Satellites like Landsat 8 and Sentinel-6 provide spectral data to estimate parameters such as turbidity, chlorophyll A, and total suspended solids. By leveraging tools like the Normalized Difference Water Index, remote sensing helps differentiate water bodies from land and identify changes in water quality over time. Artificial neural networks, or ANNs, excel at modeling nonlinear relationships between complex water quality parameters. They are particularly effective in predicting water quality index, helping researchers analyze vast datasets with precision. ANNs are trained on ground truth data, such as pH, dissolved oxygen, and turbidity, allowing them to predict these values across large areas using data from GIS and remote sensing. The combined potential of GIS, remote sensing, and artificial neural networks represents a paradigm shift in water quality monitoring. But how do these technologies perform in real-world applications? Let's take a closer look.
Traditional monitoring systems, which rely on manual sampling and laboratory testing, are often time-consuming, expensive, and limited in scope. To address these challenges, modern technologies such as geographic information system, remote sensing, and artificial neural networks have been applied in real-world scenarios, offering enhanced monitoring and predictive capabilities. GIS is widely used to map and analyze pollution hotspots, integrating spatial data from various sources to identify contamination patterns. The case study focuses on assessing water quality in reservoirs impacted by water diversion, specifically evaluating the Gurara and Lower Usama reservoirs. Using Geographic Information System, techniques, and the Water Quality Index, the study examines pollution levels and their seasonal variations. By comparing water quality against Nigeria's standard for drinking water quality and WHO guidelines, researchers identify critical contamination sources and determine whether diverted water remains safe for consumption. The findings emphasize the need for continuous monitoring to prevent further degradation caused by anthropogenic activities and environmental changes. GIS and remote sensing offer advanced solutions for tackling the limitations of traditional water monitoring system. GIS techniques help create spatial maps of pollution distribution, allowing researchers to visualize and analyze contamination hotspots across different reservoirs. This aids decision-makers in implementing targeted interventions where pollution is more severe. Meanwhile, remote sensing enables large-scale and real-time water quality monitoring by using satellite imagery to detect optical pollutants like turbidity and chlorophyll, as well as non-optical factors such as dissolved oxygen levels. These technologies provide continuous monitoring without the need for manual sampling, making them ideal for tracking pollution trends over time. Despite their advantages, GIS and remote sensing alone cannot fully address the complexities of water pollution. Traditional monitoring methods are labor-intensive and slow, while GIS lacks predictive modeling capabilities. To bridge this gap, artificial neural networks (ANN) and IoT-based sensors can be integrated to enhance real-time forecasting and automated data collection. By combining GIS for spatial mapping, remote sensing for real-time assessments, and AI-driven analytics for predictive insights, water managers can create a scalable, efficient, and proactive water quality management system. This integrated approach will improve early detection of pollution, optimize water treatment strategies, and ensure sustainable water resource management. Based on the case study, in Nigeria, GIS and remote sensing offer powerful tools for mapping contamination patterns and identifying pollution hotspots, while artificial neural networks and IoT sensors provide real-time data and predictive analytics. Integrating these technologies into national water management systems will enable early detection of contamination, automate monitoring, and support data-driven decision-making, ensuring a proactive rather than reactive approach to water quality control. GIS-based analysis helps authorities visualize pollution trends, assess seasonal variation, and manage water diversion projects, such as those affecting the Gurara and Lower Usoma reservoirs. By combining spatial intelligence with real-time monitoring, policymakers can develop sustainable water treatment strategies, enforce targeted pollution controls, and optimize resource allocation, ultimately improving the water quality index across Nigeria. Effective water quality management in Nigeria requires robust policies, strict enforcement of environmental regulations, and active community participation. Strengthening industrial wastewater regulations, promoting sustainable agriculture practices, and launching public awareness campaigns can help reduce pollution at the source. Integrating GIS and AI-driven insights into policy frameworks will ensure efficient monitoring and enforcement, fostering a sustainable and resilient water management system.